Today, in our Bible reading, we were reading out of Luke's Gospel, the third chapter, the proclamation of John the Baptist. And so, John has gone out to the wilderness and he is preaching, and people have started coming out to the wilderness to hear him speak. And his opening words to them are, "You brood of vipers, who warned you to flee from the wrath to come? Bear fruit worthy of repentance, and do not say to yourselves, 'We have Abraham as our ancestor.' For I tell you, God is able to raise up stones as children of Abraham." And then they ask, what should we do? I think it's pretty incredible, this dynamic that they have. People have obviously come out to Jordan to hear John speak, because that they know that they need repentance, and they hear these words, "You brood of vipers," and it spurns them to repentance. Ask them, okay, so how should we respond? We don't want to be this brood of vipers. I think it's really actually rather quite amazing of them, because if you came to somebody to hear them speak and they called you a brood of vipers, or you called you a brood of viper, what would your response be? Would you, say, "Hey, what should I do?" Or would it be, "I don't want to hear anymore. I'm going back," or something like that? Yeah, if you had brought in a speaker and he basically called you a brood of vipers, would you be happy or unhappy with him or her? And so I think, it speaks to the faith and the work that God is doing in these people's lives, that they can hear the call within that towards righteousness and towards love and repentance, and the message of forgiveness that God has to offer. If we all had a little bit more of them, I think God would do a lot more amazing stuff in us. This has been another Menno Minute.